Hi everybody, it's Patty, Rockstar Mom. Welcome back to my channel. Well, today I'm actually filming on Thursday, but this is for this coming Sunday's Share the Love video. So let me show you who popped up on my feed this morning that I'm subscribed to. The last person to post a video that I subscribed to is Marnie. Most of you know Marnie, Miss Gold Girl, and I've already watched her video this morning. I watch a lot of people that are not necessarily in the beauty community. Well, many definitely are not, but Sophie Uliano, she has the Gorgeously Green channel, and I just love her. Jennings64 is just from over in England, and she does crafts. Ooh, there's Lady W, Miss Wanda, the Two Orchids girls. There's Wanda again, Junebug. I watch Lindsay from the Frugal Crafter. Blondie Locks is brand new to me. I found her through Lori. There's Tammy, Susan with Delicata. Sharon Capehart, Deb's Design Diary. If y'all don't watch Deb, I'm telling you, she's just a hoot. Susan with Little Poet. Guru Beauty, Wayne Goss, Ginger Cook, who is an artist. I was turned on just within the past 2 or 3 weeks to Gabrielle Marie, and she's one of the really young girls on here, but the reason I'm watching her is she has great editing tips. Kristen Sarah, The Rawitarian, Clive's Art, Sakura Color Products. There's Jennings, Makeup Geek, Video Creators, Beauty QQ. So you can see I watch a wide variety of people, and these are just people who have their videos have shown up within, well, since probably yesterday morning. So several of them I've watched, some of them I haven't. But today I wanted to, let's see if I can do this without, I'm holding my camera and trying to manipulate my computer here. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let's see. So these are my subscriptions, and I'm going down to, well, let me just tell you about this person while I'm looking for her name. She has been a subscriber of mine almost since the very beginning of my channel. And I was very familiar with her name, you know, and I've always looked at her thumbnail, the picture by her name, and thought how beautiful she was, but I did not realize until just recently that she had her own channel. And I was shocked. I wasn't shocked that she had her own channel, but I was shocked that I did not know she had her own channel. So as soon as I found out, and actually I found out because someone else gave her a shout out. So let's go right here. She is Melissa55. And there is Melissa. So let's go over to Melissa's About page. And she says, I'm a 60-year-old wife, mother with 2 children, grandmother with 7 grandchildren, and they all live in the same town with me. We live in a small southern town in East Tennessee. My family is everything to me. Every Sunday I fix a big Sunday dinner, and we all gather at our house to recharge our batteries and just have fun together. My husband Doug and I live in an 1886 Victorian house that we are still in the process of restoring. I feel like if we stick together in this aging journey, we can lift up each other and grow older gracefully and beautifully. I have to say that Melissa is the epitome of Southern beauty and grace. She has just a little over 6,700 subscribers, almost 400,000 views. And again, Melissa is one of those people that I absolutely cannot believe that she is not just huge here on YouTube. When I first saw her thumbnail, as I said, I knew she was absolutely beautiful. There's her thumbnail. And I hope that's focusing properly for you. But let's go to Melissa's videos. And I have slowly been watching her videos. When I have a few minutes, I watch. But she is, as you can see from her thumbnails on her videos, and by the way, for those of you who are not content creators, the picture that we post to show with our video is called a thumbnail. But I'm going to zoom in just a tiny bit. Melissa is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. She's one of those people who, as one of my dearest friends says, makes us, the rest of us, want to put a paper bag over our head. Now, you know, sometimes we just love to hate people we love. The last video that Melissa did was she gave a big old shout out to L is for Living. And this is Melissa doing her nighttime beauty routine, getting her hair ready. And this is where I love to hate her. When I go to bed at night, many times, and especially when I wake up in the morning, I look like the wild woman of Borneo. It never occurs to me to make sure my hair is pretty before I go to bed. But in this video, the title of it is Get a Hair Bump Overnight. But when you watch this and you see how absolutely gorgeous Melissa is before she goes to bed with her husband Doug, well, again, I just might as well put a paper bag over my head. Melissa has some wonderful videos. She does a little bit of everything. She vlogs, she does tutorials, she does outfits of the day. She has some videos where she's done meetups with other YouTubers. So if you have not found Melissa yet, I hope you'll go on over to her channel. I think you will love her every bit as much as I've grown to. I loved her as a subscriber of mine, but I truly love her videos. As I said in the beginning, she's the epitome of Southern beauty and Southern grace. She just has the sweetest personality, and she's that girl for those reasons that we would all want to have as a dear, dear friend. So, Melissa, I'm mad at you for not letting me know a long time ago that you had a channel, but I'm so thankful that I did find out and that I'm starting to catch up on all your videos. Okay, let's see who I am going to showcase next. Oh, listen, I had so many wonderful comments about Christopher the makeover guy. Don't you love him? And hopefully you can see by looking at this list that I watch a wide variety. Oops, there was Carol. Look. Over 50 and fantabulous. Do you watch Nicole? Nicole is in France, and her videos are in French. And I am, is it French or Italian? Maybe she's in Italy. No, I think she's in France. But I have to use Google Translate. I never know. I usually look at the first paragraph in her in her description box, and I copy and paste it into Google Translate to see what the video is about. I love to watch it even though I don't know a word of what she's saying. And then I use Google Translate again to leave a comment in French. I'm pretty sure it's French, so that she knows at least I watched her video, and she is drop dead gorgeous. There's Miss Natalie, Natalie 075. So, I'm looking. Let's go back down. Let's see here. Probably going to be down close to the bottom. All right. Sanny. Don't you love Sanny? There's Melissa. Okay. Mary Sullivan Frazier. Do y'all watch Lily? Oh, and Linda Lou. Lady W. In this series that I'm doing of Share the Love, I'm really only doing people, if you've noticed, who have smaller channels, at least smaller than mine. So, okay. Just Me, Tammy Lee. I love that channel name. Juicy Tuesday was one of the first people I ever watched on YouTube, and she no longer makes video. Well, every once in a blue moon she puts a video out, but I stay subscribed to her simply because she was one of my first people. Joe. Love Joe and Jerry. Oops. Many of these are artists, and they're probably not people that you would be interested in. I think Elle is, let me look here. Yeah, her channel is about the same size as mine. I think she may have a few more people than I do. And of course, what would I do without Daryl Eves? Susan. Debbie CK1 no longer makes videos, but I just love her channel. Again, she was one of the first people that I subscribed to, and I follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Okay. Christine Mary. Teresa over at Beauty for Everyday. I refuse to unsubscribe to Teresa because I keep thinking she's going to start making videos again. All That Beauty with Lori. Okay, and look, 2 orchids. Okay, now where is she? How did I pass her? You can probably see that I have whittled my subscription list way down. I am so limited with the time that I have that I just have to subscribe now to people that I really know that I'm going to take the time to watch. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. Lori Beth 428. Let's just click on Lori Beth and go. Now, look, if you know Lori, if you already watch Lori, you know. Look, does this surprise you? She has nothing written. Lori has 6,200 subscribers, almost 1.2 million views. She joined YouTube back in January of 2010. And I've been following Lori now for at least 2 years. And Lori is without a doubt one of my most favorite people on YouTube. And again, it's because Lori is so real. very early on with Lori, I responded to one of her emails where she talked about her son, Burke. She raises her son by herself. She talks about Burke all the time. He is in many of her videos, along with her puppies and kittens and her menagerie. She has, at any given time, numerous animals in her home. She moved not long ago, but back not long after I first started watching Lori, Burke was in one of her videos, and I can't remember what the story was, but when I responded to her in my comment, I typed by mistake Bart for Burke's name. And I don't know if it was spell check or what it was, but she came right back to me and said, well, actually his name was Burke. And so I replied back to her, and instead of signing Patty, I signed Potty, P-O-T-T-Y. And then before I knew it, she became Lori, L-A-U-R-I-I-I-I. So it's been Lori, L-A-U-R-R-I-I, and Bart and Potty. And we've just had this thing going since then. Whoops. But I absolutely love Lori. Lori lives in the Boston area, and she had lived in this little flat for many, many, many years, and the owners of the flat sold it, which meant Lori had to move. And as she said down here in a video, I noticed, and I remember when she posted it, the move from hell. So you get to experience the move from hell. But then also in her videos, you get to see, Brian, the handyman. And she's had this major crush, I think, on Brian, the handyman. Lori has tattoos. She has piercings. She loves big lips. You're always getting to hear about her lip injections. I think one of the things that I like so much about Lori's channel is, I think as mothers of teenagers, or those of us who have gone through those teen years with our children, there comes a time when they become very embarrassed about us. Remember, they don't want us to pick them up at school. They don't want us to be seen with us. Well, Burke is going through that with Lori, and she's very vocal about it, that he doesn't want her to get any more tattoos. He doesn't want her to get the lip injections. He doesn't want her to get any more piercings, and she just does what she wants to do anyway. She's had some problems with her knees, and she's gone through some surgeries, getting ready to go through another one. She's really goes through spells of really being into wigs. And I tell you, if you go back, Lori has had weight loss surgery. In fact, right after I started watching Lori, she had weight loss surgery. And so we've taken that journey with her. But if you go back and look at Lori's physical appearance from when she first started YouTube to where she is right now, and I am going to, let's see if I can do this. I want to show you Lori now with one of her wigs on. Look at that. If I look like that, I would walk around all day, every day in that pose. That is drop dead gorgeous. Of course, those of us who know Lori and watch her already, hey, we're used to her slapping a wig on with no makeup on. We're used to that little short, punky hairstyle. Lori is on a cruise right now. She cruises quite a bit with her mom and her son Bart Burke. So if you don't know Lori, go find Lori. Click on her. I think you will love her. Tell her I sent you. So these are my two YouTubers that I wanted to showcase on today's Share the Love Sunday. Next Sunday, I am going to do, I have 3 planned. And when you see it, you'll understand it. After that, I'm through with Share the Love Sundays. There are so many wonderful people here on YouTube with the smaller channels that I just don't get to watch enough to be able to tell you a whole lot about them. But what I will do is next Sunday, I will, in the description bar, I will show all of those people that I follow and watch when I have time. Many times I'm subscribed to people and I just don't have time to watch every single video, but I may watch one and it just turns me on and I will go back and binge watch all of their videos. I'll become great fans of theirs. Daryl Eves says that some of us are lucky enough to develop what he calls super fans, and super fans are the people who are going to watch you. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter what you're doing or what you're saying. They're just going to watch you. There is something about that connection that you have. And so the people that I have showcased on my Share the Love Sundays are people that I truly am super fans of, or a super fan of. I would watch them. I don't care. I don't care. People like Marnie, you know, I love Marnie. Truly love her. She was the last person to post a video here in my feed, and you can see that I've already watched her. And Marnie, gosh, Marnie is huge now. Marnie has 61,000 subscribers. But in the Share the Love Sundays, I truly wanted to give some love and show some love to people with the smaller channels. The people with the channels my size and bigger, oh yes, do we like to receive shout-outs? We do. You know what, that never goes away. I can't imagine anyone with a very large channel not loving to have their names mentioned in other people's channels. But there are just so many on here who are truly the small channels, but they have so much to offer. And those are the people that I look for. You know, we're just a family. We're just a family here on YouTube. So have a great day. Have a great week. Thanks so much for watching. The information on Melissa and Lori will be in the description bar. Be sure and tell them I sent you. And I'll see you soon.